Hello and welcome to our second drawing lesson. I'm Victor Costa and I'm pleased to teach you the second lesson, which is about understanding line and shape. We have our tools here. We have graphite and we have pencils and we have this spreading tool, eraser, sharpening. Yeah, we have everything. Everything at hand. Before we start, I have to tell you that if you really like to draw, you have to practice every day because if you practice, you'll you'll get better and better in time. Drawing is a learning process and it's similar to playing or learning how to play a musical instrument. The more you play, the more you exercise, the more you draw, the better you will be. My intention with this course is to introduce you in the world of drawing and explain you that it is not a complicated thing. It is a complex thing, but basically it's not. So you can anybody can start, anybody can try, and anybody can have fun by playing with a pencil and a small notebook every day. You will see how fast and how great satisfaction you will get um, by by doing it. So let's go back. Understanding line and shape. In art and drawing, line and shape are fundamental elements. These are used to create form and composition. So what is line? Line refers to a mark or a stroke made by a tool such as pencil or pen or whatever, fingers. Um, in the very beginning of humanity, the primitive people used to draw in caves using their using their fingers, and they made beautiful and very uh, life looking like shapes of animals using their fingers. You can find and see those in Altamira caves and also in Maghreb and many places around the world. In Australia, they also used their palm and they just put their palm on the rock and then uh, they created a shape. Yeah, so lines, as I said, can be straight, lines can be curved, lines can be thick, line can be thin, line can be broken, line can be continuous. what do we use the lines for? We use the lines in order to define the edges of the shapes, or to create texture, or to suggest movement and direction. Yeah. So let's make our first drawing, which I consider that the best example is that we can draw a tree. We can draw a tree here using the lines. So this will be the shape of the tree. Yeah, this is the ground. In order to use the lines. So we start with a thin line to define the branches, which are you see, you can practice this. That will be your first assignment. It is very easy. You can do it at your pace, no stress. Just create branches and use the things that I told you. So these are, some lines are continuous, some lines are interrupted, some lines are straight, some lines are angled, and now we can use, if we consider that the light comes from here, we can use the lines to define the shapes. As the body of the tree, these are the branches. You see, they are thick, and then they become thinner as they grow. Tree is a very good example. You see, can consider this as the tree of life, or our genealogic tree. Yeah, you see, thin lines, thick lines. Yeah, interrupted. Yeah. If we want to define a shape, for example, there are not only round trees, there are also oval trees. Here we use a line to define a shape. This is a tree. With an oval shape. Now, yeah, we can start to discuss about the shapes. Shapes refer to the outline of an object or form. They can be geometric, such as circles, or squares, or triangles, or organic, irregular, like a leaf of a tree. In drawing, shapes can be used to create volume and depth, to suggest form, or to establish boundaries of objects. The use of line and shape can greatly impact the visual of a drawing. By varying the weight and quality of lines, an artist can create a range of emotions or suggest different moods. Shapes can and also lines can suggest movement or emphasize certain part of a composition. Let's use the lines in order to suggest the movements. So we have our tree here, our old tree here, and the wind blows from here, and all the branches will turn the part that winds blows. Poor tree. It is blown by the wind. Here we use the lines to suggest a strong wind and the tree that is bending in the direction, opposite direction of, in the direction of the wind. Well, because you are at the beginning, and probably most of you are children, we should use the shapes, yeah, in order, the basic shapes, in order to draw a basic landscape, a basic drawing. Yeah. We have to have a thumbnail. Well, this is not a thumbnail, but it's a little bigger than a thumbnail. And we will draw here a landscape using this basic shapes. Yes. So we have to define the horizon line. It's a, yeah, I don't want to go into details explaining this composition. You will learn this in the next lessons. But if you want to practice at home, why not learn in advance some little things, some small things, yeah? So we define the horizon line, yeah? We define the center of our composition, and we use the shapes to draw a very simple landscape, yeah. So we use the square here, you see, and the triangle, and the square, to draw a house. Very simple. But the house has a path. So that path we can make using 2 or 3 straight lines in the form of a triangle. Of course, there should be some trees here in near the house. So we make one tree here, another tree here, another tree here. as we said, it's the shape of the tree. And this one has a oval shape. Yeah, and we can start draw the trees as we learned. And here are the mountains, you see. And yeah, what can we can also draw the sun here with the rays. This is a very simple. This is a very simple drawing, and in this drawing we made use of all the things that we learned today. Actually, the lines and the shapes. Yeah, we can complicate the drawing anytime, but this is not the purpose of our today's lesson. I hope I hope I was clear, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you very much for listening. See you next time.